Hello, this is Derek from Creatonauts. Today I'm going over the Goldsmith Gold and Glitter Kit, which will easily give you the ability to combine some glitter, glam, bling, and just overall gold styles, effects, textures to your design projects. Everything that you see here in the preview images I made myself with the toolkit, and everything works with layer styles and patterns. And I'm just going to go over how to get started with this product so that you can just quickly start making some cool designs. Just have fun with it. That's it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to install the layer styles and the patterns. So the way that you want to install the layer styles is first things first is you want to make sure you get the layers palette out. So go to Window, then go to Styles. From here, you're going to click this little hamburger menu, and then you're going to go to Load Styles. Now, when you click Load Styles, you have to navigate to where you unzip the file from, and then double-click on the .asa file, ASL, file, and that will load them into your styles palette. Now, for your patterns, what you have to do is basically the easiest way that I do it is I click on the paint bucket tool, and if it's set on foreground, I go to Pattern, I click this drop down, I click the gear icon, and then I go through the same method as the styles. I click Load Patterns, I navigate to where I unzip the file, and then I double click on the .pat file. And after I do that, it loads them in here. So let's just get started. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. I just want to show you how you can get started, because at the end of the day, it's all about you and your product or your design project that you're working on. So we can start off by clicking on any of the styles, and we can kind of just run through some of these, right? And I'm just going to pick one. Let's just, whoops, there we go. So let's you can see there's a lot of neat little effects that you can do here. Let's just go to this one. So once I picked one, I only use the pattern overlay for this. So the easiest way to go about changing the effect or the scale is when you're on your patterns, you go to scale, and you can only do 100, 50, 25, 10, 5, 2, or 1. Now let's say you went 60, whoops, wrong button, and you were to zoom in, you're going to start seeing things looking blurry. It looks like it's not crisp and sharp like it should. So you always want to make sure that you stay within the numbers 100, 50, 25, 10, 5, 2, or 1. And I hardly doubt anyone's ever going to use 2 or 1, but sometimes you will if you're working on a web project or something like that. But nowadays, with things being Retina and 4K, 2 and 1 probably not going to use it, but it's just good knowledge to have, because this works with any product or tool that utilizes the pattern and scale. So now if we wanted to change the pattern, rather than going back to the styles and clicking on it over here, what I like to do is I just like to click the pattern. So I want to make sure I have both the patterns and the styles installed. And then from here, we can just use our arrows. And then we can navigate through, and let's just navigate through and just check out a lot of the styles that we have in here. And this is at 50%. We got some cool wood looking ones, just some patterns. Again, a lot of patterns. It's almost like a mock, almost like a, I don't know how to describe it, some of these. So almost looks like jewelry. This almost looks like a gold nugget or something like that. There's a lot of neat effects in here that you can use. This is one of my favorites right here. That could be used for like a cool luxurious ad, or just anything. So there's a ton of them here. This one kind of looks like wrapping paper. You guys are probably way more creative than me. This one almost looks like a gold ingot or something like that. You could probably find way more uses with this than I can. This one's cool. So, and the reason I built this product for work, because I had to do a little thing for a client that was doing like this grandeur style event where they were giving away a gold bracelet. So I was we used a lot of gold effects and stuff like that in the ads, and I made a couple of patterns that we ended up using on the landing pages, and I was like, man, this could be useful for anybody else, so I decided to turn it into a product and share it with the rest of you. Excuse me, I had to get a drink. So, another thing that's in here is we also have the glitter patterns, and that's kind of like an added extra bonus because I sell those as well as their own product, so I kind of just threw those in here as an extra added bonus for anybody. But as you can see, you can just mix and match. You can do all sorts of cool stuff. You know, there's a lot of neat glitter effects in here that you can use. You just have fun with it. That's what I always say. Let's see here. Let's do one more. Let's do this. I'm just going to select one. Go see if I can get my favorite one that I like. There's a lot of them in here, so you're going to never run out of patterns to choose from. This one's kind of cool. There's that cracked look to it. Alright. Almost got the wood's kind of cool. You know, you'll have a lot of fun with it. So as you can see, it's very easy to use. You just follow this short little guide, and you'll be making some cool designs before you know it. So thank you for everything, and I look forward to seeing what you guys can come up with. And girls, mostly girls. I think, you know, this is something that the girls probably want to use a lot more than the guys. But again, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, be safe. Bye.